to the name Shamrock, but most of us got to know who Shamrock is from No Shaiwe in terms of radio airplay and be curious about the man. Today he sits right in front of me. Hey, indela outle. I sons and Twana had been going to Muta out in the N12. Yo. What to say? What time? All I'm out. Okay.
Over.
You're telling me that we played once together.
Yeah. Davidson, if I remember well.
Yeah.
Hey,
this world is a small place.
It's a small place, I know.
I wouldn't have put you together with the guy I played with.
Yeah.
Because from Uno Shaiwe, because that's my favorite song by Shamrock.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can't even tell how tall or short he is from the cover.
Yeah.
And now, Moshe Langitib of it. Lomshangalo.
I'm not that tall. Come on.
Yeah. Tall and slender. All right, man. Because you want to PBW bafuna wena. You want to my sister la wena. Nine tanga ya. I want no shy you. But shy put. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you.
It is really an honor. It is really an honor to meet Shamrock.
It's an honor to meet TBose, man. Yeah, it's really an honor for sure.
How does it feel though? Guti, here you are. You're doing something that was totally not mainstream, but it has found a home, especially with the matriarch that is Nikki B. I mean, when Nikki B plays you, you must know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, true. I would say it feels good now. As we were talking earlier on, Guti, that doesn't have much booking. The music we don't get much bookings because people want to hear what they want to hear.
Yes.
So it feels good now, and I'm thinking and assuming it will even feel even better later.
Yeah.
But as time goes, I'm really appreciating the achievements that are.
But I'm sure there was a point where Bazal Bak were like, "Mara Tim goes out when's on?"
Ish. Yabazi labo laba abangasupport ne nakafona kunokuthi athi boy ngiyabona manje uyazama uthi wenzani khoneni. I'm like ish no 30 record namajita lapho urecorda incwadi akufunda incwadi
funda
so
thola umsebenzi
njengawo wonke umuntu
and when busy ngalento
i-old lithini emode 9 nix akayizwisisi ndoda faka ithai ndoda
especially because you went to TUT.
True.
What did you study there?
I studied FET specialization, which is teaching, honestly.
Hey, my God. Which TUT was this?
It's one social move.
No, atle ifundile. Ugcina wena so ugcina ungene garage wenza sound.
The last thing they expect, you can imagine, So it is only now. I remember the last interview when I came to Uniki, I took my parents along.
Oh, nice!
Just so that they
well
can
done. Yeah, so that they can see your world.
See, and it was, I guess, only then I realized that, you know what, I think this thing is going somewhere. And they started giving me space. Nyana, which I boy, shotani. The mama ikwako lawa ganti. Yeah.
And now, Springs at the time, what was the sound that was playing when you were, in your teen years? Because I think that is the sound that inspired you to go this route, right?
Very much. I would say, if you remember well, we had a lot of, firstly, it was my classic house.
Yes.
Ne?
Yeah.
I think it was the beginning stage of a house, of which now it's called classic house, but get to be fun, I'm a piano.
Yeah.
So through that music, they used a lot of samples. So now, as you're growing up, you start searching and you find originals of the very same songs.
Yes.
And you can imagine, as a musician, you become more attached now to la uthola ukuthi mhlambe let's say bossa nova, the original,
Yeah.
or his salsa, as I was telling
Yes,
earlier
yes,
on,
yeah,
ukuthi,
yeah.
you know, and then you know kancane kancane ngiyaphuma ku house like abo Afrobeat. I listened to abo fella for a long time,
Sure.
not knowing
But this is Afrobeat.
you know.
But you are more attracted to it. You gravitated towards it.
True. So as time went, I got attached to this authentic sound, and till this day, I feel like I'm stuck in the back in the days, honestly, because you know they have a rich sound on it.
But here you are, a qualified teacher. You even went through good 3.5 years, chances are,
Yeah, for sure.
at TUT. How do you then get to pick up the guitar?
At TUT again. Yeah, there's always like about I mean, there's a lot of people like me.
Yeah.
You know, artists who were forced to do
Something.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Hambofunda baba.
So now look phethe incwadi nawo amajita lapha esihlahleni. Yasiva isiginci lapha siyasho.
Yeah.
Like, no man, inhliziyo yami ilapha.
Yeah.
Now tabheka na abazala bekho nala kunamuntu ezangikhuza, you know what, ngesihlahleni manje. You know,
Abangiboni.
awakuboni yabo.
Yeah.
So kana ngajema nama out I assume, you know, most guitarists, the first guitars, so thenga a Cash Crusaders, you know.
Sure.
Got my first guitar, ngazivaya the toilet ke manje, ngajema. I was like, okay, can you ibone guitar? Ngifuna ukwenzani ngale guitar? I don't want to do what everyone else is doing yabo. I always like to try and come up with something new, even though I know nothing is new, honestly, under the sun.
Yeah.
But I always try to be creative as an artist.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with this guitar? Okay, firstly, I know house music is big, but now there's no guitar in house. When I started playing guitar, there was no guitar in house or the house that I was listening.
Yes. About trumpet man.
Definitely. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, how about I fuse the guitar ne DJing? Ngasivalela endlini, bought ama city J's, benginamajita we organized, thenga ama city J's, ngabeka ironing board, ngabeka ama city J's, there's the ironing board.
Mama, sorry ne. Askis, yes mama, yes yabo mama. Hey, the one in Mother's Day. I hope you're treating this woman well because they're ironing board ne.
You know, so ngiyajema akuna crowd ne. I would play mhlambe I video mhlambe ka Dennis Ferrero mhlambe festival yakhe yakuphi I crowd yami, le crowd yakhe sebe crowd yami manje.
Yes.
Na ironing board yami la ngiyasho ngidlala inamba ngiyajema ngale guitar, obviously ngiyafambula nyana. And then I'm like, hi man, I think around 2010 I'm like, yeah, you know what, I think this sounds good. How about I take it to the streets now? I propose abo house 22 banginike slots nyana ukuthi hayazi indot now ngafika ngabo 1.
Yeah. Go empty.
Now uthi ngabo 1 lapha uthola la uthi ethanyelayo ithanda uyayenza into yakho. You know,
Ithini?
yayishaya boy ibambe kanjalo. You know, it's so yeah, man. Hustling. Yeah, so you push this thing, you push it. At first, when I saw people blowing up with what I think I invented, honestly, you know. But I realized, not everyone is meant to blow up. Some were meant to influence influencers.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for a moment, I felt like I was an influencer to those who influence other people now. And I still feel like that even this day. So now I feel like I've grown to not seek attention. You know, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you would know that I don't force people to check what I do. I just do what I do. If you are interested in what I do,
You will
then
consume
you
it.
will search.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have to tag 1,000 people for them to like you. No, just do you, man. Yeah.
If you just tuned in, I'm hanging out with Shamrock. Last week I had Andy Compton here on the show. He speaks highly of you.
Yeah.
It's like, that's my brother. That's my guy. Now, Asali is the one doing vocals on No Shaiwe.
True.
Who is she?
I met Asali through Andy, 2015, if I'm correct. Andy met Asali through a friend from Swaziland, and then Andy was like, you know what, I think Asali would do a good collab with Sham, because Andy knows how obsessed I am with African sound.
Yeah.
And then we started working with Asali. The first song we did was Unoshaye. You know, I'm very selective and choose with the vocalist I usually work with. You know,
Yeah.
Because you know everyone wants to sound like Alicia Keys or so
Yeah.
and so. So I really prefer African sounding vocalists, because I believe I totally respect other vocalists, but I want to do something that I can present to the world.
Yes.
And
You must then say where it comes from.
Definitely. I want something.
So you're flying the flag.
Definitely. From the first beat, you must be able to tell that this is from South Africa. It doesn't matter where, but this sound is from Africa. Yeah.
Wow. And here is Asali. This time, Shamrock and Andy Compton feature her on Everything is Gravy. Welcome to it. Platinum Fridays on the best in the city. Hanging out with Shamrock. I know, Sham. When they say music is a spiritual thing, everything is gravy. Doesn't come yeah, why is Papa Biltong? Yeah, that one. Not everything is gravy. Are we doing gravy, Lapan? Because everything is gravy.
The Biltong in a gravy.
Everything is gravy. Featuring Asali.
Oh.
Tell me, who's blowing here?
It's Kafele Pandele from the US.
Oh, yes. You know, I thought Kafele is South African.
Same here
Right?
for a while. I
For
know.
a while, yeah. Because he did songs with Kabo Mu and
about complicated.
yes.
Yeah.
Now, and the Compton spoke about him. So this is the song that he flew from the US to the UK just to record.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're saying this is on one take?
Yeah, basically the whole album. We did the whole album in a week. There's no rehearsing. There's no pre-rehearsing, like hearing the song, planning what you're going to play. You just listen to the song, feel it, record, one take. If you think there's a mistake, explain already mistake, you know. So one take, yeah.
How does it feel that when you're listening to Fresh House Flavor 1 and the Compton was there, his song was there?
Yo,
Now he's like a brother to you.
yo, I feel so honored. I always tell him, and Andy is not the guy who would like to be praised or to be reminded of his achievements or stuff like that. He doesn't even like the word legend. He doesn't want to be called a legend. So
Humility is the best thing.
you know,
Yeah.
the high.
It's heartwarming.
Yeah, it's something else, man. Yeah.
And now here you are working with him.
Yeah, you know, he's my best friend, man. We call each other like almost every week, you know. We are really.
You say he
close.
called you and he found what? What did he find that you guys worked on a long time ago?
Oh yeah. Yes, yesterday he called and he said he found 28 songs that we totally forgot about, unreleased. Which means we've got albums coming. I don't know when.
Wow.
Because when he's around, we record a lot. You know, I come every day. I would crush it at his place. He would
Yes.
crush at my place. Every day we would record like 3 songs. Maybe we meet every day like around 11ish, 12. We go for tea. We come back. We record. Maybe go to the park. Come back. Record. Later on, we record again. And every time we record, it's a totally a different song. No,
Sure.
we don't edit, or you know, we edit later. That's why I guess he found 28 songs unreleased, totally forgotten about.
You should see my timeline right now. He's busy buzzing with
Yeah.
Shamrock this, Shamrock that.
What
And then
Jimbos?
Connie Warehouse.
Yeah.
But that's our man. That's our people's there.
Njaya.
Yeah. Now, after No Shaiwe,
Yeah.
and me being, I always listen for radio.
Yeah.
There are very few times where I just listen for me.
Okay.
I always listen because I feel I'm a platform. We are a platform.
Okay.
So we playing No Shaiwe. What else? There's always been that
What's
question.
more? Yeah.
And then we found this. Bona. Abamiti Shamrock guitar mahala. Asivaya siqedile.
Shayile.
Hayi shayile. Ungashaya dedication manje. Ushaya dedication sambe siqedile.
Kuntama out.
Kuntama out now. Soft Rain is the name of the song. Shamrock guitar. Self-taught.
Definitely, yeah.
I hear Jimmy Lutlu there.
Definitely, yeah. Influence.
And then there's a part, George Benson as well.
Yeah. Influence, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
And you're saying the keys. There's something in the keys there.
I was also listening to Kool and the Gang, your Summer Madness.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Muslim, yes. I get back to Tinaliz is Langa, Slim. What a jam, man. Soft Rain.
Pauline.
We are remixing a lot.
True.
Or actually, we are remixing a lot, meaning we are taking a lot of samples, bringing them into our new music.
True.
Isn't that a worry though?
I'm very worried though, you know. Hence why I try to be authentic. So let's say the next hip hop artist coming in the next generation will be able to take something from Shamrock music and create something totally new. Because if we take a lot from the
past,
yes, from the past, what are we leaving from for the next generation? You know? So I feel like a lot of late releases of music is not remix friendly, is not friendly for the next generation. You know, and
so meaning there's no legacy.
True. There's no legacy in our music now.
Sure.
No, I'm not trying to offend anyone. It's just how I feel.
But it's a fair observation, though.
True. Yeah. True. I mean, now today it's easy for us, as you were saying, to listen to. There's a lot of music to to get influenced. To refer to, I can listen to Miriam Makeba, you get something original,
Yes.
Authentic. But what about the next generation? What will they listen if everyone now is doing, let's say, amapiano? What about that sound? Who's going to do it? As we can tell about my testimony, you know, especially of that generation. What about our generation? Who's going to do that sound? You know, that's why I'm willing and to suffer for that kind of sound. As I said, I feel like it will pay off later. You know, as much as we able to appreciate today artists such as our Mama Miriam Makeba, you know, our Jonas Kwangwa. But what about who's going to continue that sound? You know, hence my latest release. I was so excited that finally I was able to sound South African.
Yes.
You know, it's been my concern for the longest time that I've got a lot of influences. I listen to music more like taking to tour. I would go to Brazil, you know, listen to samba, listen to whatever. Go to Cuba, go to, you know. But now, after all these influences, how do I bring it back home? What makes South African sound or South African jazz to sound South African? That's my main question now to myself.
And this is a debate that we're having during International Jazz Day.
True.
That even the curriculum in universities, when it comes to jazz, is still teaching American jazz.
True.
As opposed to our very own jazz.
True.
And this is during Jazzwari, if you recall.
Yes.
But now let's quickly talk about, and we'll come to your latest release, which was January, right?
Yes.
Let's quickly talk about, if you just tuned in, I'm talking to Shamrock Guitar, as some know him. No Shy Way is one of his biggest songs. And we're just exposing some of his catalog. But if you listen to the World Show with Nicky B, you know he's a staple there. So let's talk about you starting your own record label.
Yeah.
What is it? Got to.
Yeah, it's Got to Records.
Got to Records. Obviously, there's a vision behind it, right?
True.
And that vision depends on how commercially successful you are.
True.
Otherwise, you're going to end up selling your own furniture to sustain it, right?
The Puma paid what you
How's that going?
So far, honestly, so it's going so good, you know, because for the first time, I feel free. I can imagine for upcoming musicians being able to release your music anytime you want, you know.
Wow, yes.
That's been the best achievement. Ngifila ngathi ngo-Oskiro, no, you know.
Yes.
But ngifila njengo-Oskiro, I can take intwana yasekasi ene demo, ngirelease music kwakhe, ngimlethe la ku-TBose, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, I already feel so successful, TBose, but now I don't want to rush it. You know, I've got a team. My team is very good, and I want to build up. So when you open doors, angivulela abantu ukuthi bayenyathela amahlabihlabi lapha babuye bakhala, you know. I worked with Andy, and basically I feel like you become more like the person you work with. Earlier on, you were saying, last week, go interview no Andy, you were asking uthi ukhona kanjani, how do you release so much music? And for the first time, he made me realize, okay, for you to make noise, you don't have to do many gigs or be the best guitarist. No, just release more music.
Yeah, let your music be. Let your people give people the music.
Yes,
and they did say music is for sharing. Right?
True.
I know I'm being a bit selfish here because we basically went for songs that are so kaya, so platinum, right?
Mm.
Which album is Sosa from?
So aside from the second album, after the African music by African people, I felt a lot of pressure because of the response we got. African music by people. Yeah, for Google vinyl, we didn't even pop out. Is sent. We got a call from Amsterdam saying, you know what, guys, this album deserves to be printed on record. I remember we sold something like 150 copies in less than 10 minutes.
Sure.
You know, that's how much people were excited. So you can imagine, after so much response locally, internationally,
Yes.
I felt so much pressure. I was like, you know what, I'm going to give them something better. Even though it took me 4 years to complete the first album, this one I'm going to do it in half 2 years or less than that.
Yeah.
But it should sound better than that.
Platinum, baby. When salsa meets Afrobeat, it is salsa. Gune sauce la, gune gravy.
Everything is great.
Gune gravy la, gune msopo man. Gune. Ay, Shamrock ya shayantan. Lamchas Baloy. Hey, what a done. He saw naman. Shamrock, my ninja. Congratulations on your success. Keep growing,
Ninja.
keep shining. When we met, I said you're going far. You don't belong in a group, you're going to shine. You are a born artist. I'm grateful for meeting you and thanks for Lucky Daniel. I'm always remembering how we rock the stage. Good is so fair. Keep shining, my brother. Get love, Chas Baloy.
I know exactly. Big up, bro. Nyakuza love.
Say LSG. A shout out for bringing the brother Shamrock to Platinum Fridays.
Big up to you.
And now you're talking to a super guitarist there. I know. Yeah, I know.
That's a grand. LSG.
LSG. Yeah. Hi. Upeti lislapho yani.
Fithi yazi ndawenza ama-shout kunabantu bakhohlwayo nofekasi makhelwane ukubheka kabi lapha namhlanje kuvele ngathi yazini ufuna ukuphatha isicephezana isicephezana TBose
Ababiza bro.
esibami ithi ngiqale komama ekhaya bethi umuntu ongiphekelayo yazi umpumi
Hayi.
ngithi sirathi inkomo niziyeza bana i-team yami mfethu engisebenza nayo umgiftani unkuli Theo Mabatho ngize ngomndeni wami phindelana isibari sami Jabu sisi wami Palisa umama nobaba ngithi baphole bashana bami bonke ngiyabathanda bonke ngeke ngibabize ngikhohlwa abanye a big shout out to my brother, you know, Andy Compton, you know, everywhere I go I'll always represent him as well. My friends uSifiso no Thandeka, the one I was telling you which I missed the show yakho ke lawo.
All of my friends. All.
It's bafethu nani ngiyabonga kakhulu Thulane Mrezo who I'm featuring on my latest release, which has 3 tracks.
What are those tracks, by the way?
Africa. I've got Modiwa. Abamfuni, the release vendor. Yeah.
All right.
And then bomakhelwane bami my king ma7 ukutshela ukuthi zokubiza moyeni my king. Nathi no pen lapho. Yeah, that's it for ngiyabonga kakhulu man isikhathi sakho.
We'll be right back.
Kaya Biz with Gugulethu Mfuphi.
When you look at the statistics, women are buying property, but we're buying property for residential purposes. We'll buy the ones that we want to live in, but we're not buying the ones for investment, so we don't take it the next level.
What are we scared of?
I think it's fear of the unknown. When you know better, you do better. Whereas when our members maybe start off in the stock file, they then learn, oh, okay, so I don't just go randomly onto the portals and buy the first property that I see. I don't just offer the asking price that's there. I can negotiate it. You know, I don't have to offer what's there. You know, how do I actually evaluate that?
Was Slindile Leseyane. She's the founder of Sakisizwe Properties.
Kaya Biz every Monday to Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. on Kaya FM 95.9.
FNB asks South Africans about online shopping.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with it, hey?
I'm scared when I pay. What if someone steals my details? Is that normal?
There's a better normal. Virtual card on the FNB app. You know the 3-digit thingy on the back? The CVV number? It changes every hour. So clever. So no one can steal your details.
Save simple online shopping.
No more stressing about card fraud?
Yes, please.
Download the FNB app to switch. FNB, how can we help you? FNB is a division of First Rand Bank Limited, an authorized FSP and credit provider. T's and C's apply.
More data, more streaming, more sharing. Jump onto Mzansi's Buzzer network with 30 gigs of data and a ShareLink MiFi router for only $499 once off on MTN Pay As You Go. Stay connected and productive all year long with 1 gig of data every month for 12 months, plus 13 gigs anytime data and a bonus 5 gigs of YouTube data once off to stream and binge your online faves. Visit an MTN store or selected retailers and start earning yellow bucks today. Tinsies apply. It's go time everywhere you go. MTN.
Platinum Fridays from 9 to 12 p.m. every Friday on Kaya FM 95.9.
Don't forget, Only Glow takes over after the news to activate your weekend. And tomorrow we are celebrating the Duchess of Healing. the people's doctor, Dr. Cindy van Zyl. She was laid to rest yesterday. We have a virtual memorial service which we'll be hosting tomorrow right on Kaya FM at 6 p.m. You can watch it live on our Facebook page, and you can also tune in live for that special broadcast. Said, let's come together and sharing memories and everything we loved about the good doctor. Kaya FM celebrating Dr. Cindy van Zyl while we're raising the flag from Spring Squatema, Uthembi Nkosi wakandala, aka Shamrock.
It's you.
I'm busy a number plate.
A code.
Kanu! So how did you come to the name Shamrock?
Shamrock is an ID name.
Unamanga.
I'm telling you.
Likhona ID.
ID name, second name.
But why?
Bathi malume wavakashe France wabona igama lapha ngaze emotweni kamlungu. Athi hey, igama ngiyalithanda le. Now ngiyavela mina lapha mshana uyadeserve le gama.
Shamrock.
Shamrock uye ke lo.
Kwazi bani ukuthi bakubize ngeShamrock yaseJeni bro.
Ekashisha.
Winduku. Ekhalisa amadoda. So now are you playing? Do you have gigs this weekend or anytime soon?
No, since honestly since last year I decided to stay indoors, produce a lot of music because sure. I make an income through being a sessionist. You know, basically I'm trying to grow my brand. So if I would get a call, be like, yo, there's a gig in Mhlabe, but nah, man, you know. I mean, I've been doing music for a long time now, yeah. And you know, I don't want to go out 1.5. You know, I'm trying to grow. I already have a way of buying food, so I just prefer to stay indoors and make a lot of music. If I'm going to do gigs, then it should be a proper
it should
gig,
be a proper gig. Yeah,
for sure.
I hear you. But how do we follow you? Where do we find you?
Everywhere, man. Everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Same thing everywhere. Same name. Shamrock Guitar. Everywhere. iTunes, SoundCloud. Everywhere. I'm everywhere, man.
Okona yonking down.
Yeah.
Keep shining, my brother. Thank you for giving us this music, man.
Thanks for the invite.
In fact, thank you for being brave.
Thanks for this invite, man. I feel so honored. Feel so proud. You know?
The honor is all ours, man. Nice samba, gay. Oh, we are Uncle Settler.
Yeah, Uncle Seps. Uncle Seps is the guy
who gave you the name.
Yeah,
Uncle Seps.
No. Uncle Seps is the guy who introduced me to his salsa.
Oh.
We met at Riff Hotel. He's like, you know what, man? There's this sound you need to hear. And he took me to a salsa event. I went crazy. It changed everything I knew about music.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shamrock. Find him, follow him, support him.